Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces. The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Panucci. Oh, that's neat. Platini. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bojan. Bojan Kurkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti. Looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Timber ventures forward.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's been shifted off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too. And here's Gullit. Good chance here. And that tested the keeper.
Gullit probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Cherki. Messi! Oh, some astute defending there. Gullit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Always goal side. Cruyff had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Platini. Good driving run. Now it's Gullit. Oh, nice touch. No, he's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cherki receives it in a good position here. Platini. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. This looks promising. And Gullit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, that's nice. Seedorf. Good, strong midfield running here. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Seedorf certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Libya with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Hullet. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Thuram cuts out the pass. And it's Michel Platini. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Guendouzi goes for it! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So, into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Now it's Bojan. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big note.
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Guendouzi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Edmilson. He is just caressing the ball. Bojan. No way through, so back it comes. Hullet. Platini in the hunt and looking threatening. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Platini, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Guendouzi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's managed to get free. Deftly away. And he's forced to go back. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now, can they get him away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Timber. Oh, can he get onto this? Desai. Vieira. And it's Michel Platini. Bojan, Musiala, Guendouzi, and it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira. Now Seedorf. And it's Messi. Closing in on goal. Cherki pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Cherki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini. Messi. Panucci. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Libya really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on it.
Tries one from range! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Seedorf. And here's Maldini. Now he's running away. Seedorf! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for options for movement. And here's Bojan. Bojan Krkic stood his ground strongly. Threads one in. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Bojan. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Batistuta. That is good strength. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Conte. Edmilson. And here's Bojan. Very nicely done. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero. Chelsea are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cherki. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bojan. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be a throw-in. Distributed tidily. Cherki going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Getting up there! Akanji getting this one clear. Oh, that's fabulous. That is ended up in no man. Takes a shot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Corinthians have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try...
And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that has not gone well. Cherki. Oh, nice touch. Conte. Forced to go back. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conte. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It's Ronaldinho! Goal, Corinthians! Into the lead once more. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Corinthians have their lead. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Conte. Batistuta. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Guendouzi. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ronaldinho. Guendouzi deals with that. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Edmilson. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Batistuta ventures forward. That's a shade optimistic. Guendouzi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Howson. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Henderson. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a shot! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
No, he's not getting past him there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff. That's tidy. And it's Rijkaard. Plenty to aim at. Big chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Corinthians visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Bojan, looking for options for movement. Great challenge, time to perfection. Cruyff. Over to the right flank. Akanji does really well there, he is strong. Guendouzi. Edmilson. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cherki. Cherki unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Guendouzi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back where it came from. Batistuta. They're urging him to shoot. Now here's a chance!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's hit the woodwork and out! No, he's missed it. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And he skips past his man. Oh, that was vital. Cruyff conjures time and space where... And time is up. Chelsea cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Davids. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Cherki. Conte. Tries to play it through. And here's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is a little undercooked. Conte. And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Bojan. Musiala! Great vision. Musiala has it out wide and in space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great ball. Van Basten! And that was probably asking just too much. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Musiala charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Bojan. Musiala tries to get it clear. Taken back almost at once. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Edmilson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And here's Del Piero. Oh, no joy this time. Bojan Kurkic was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Van Basten. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Del Piero. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte. And it's Musiala. He has found the way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Such good technique.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's De Bruyne. Pinches it off him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Bojan. Bojan Kurkic finds himself offside. Musiala. Oh, super find. It's a big chance! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your...
Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti scooting forward. And it's Musiala. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control.
Sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So, into the second half. And here's Bojan. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking to play him in. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Davids. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bojan. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Conte, the man synonymous with solidity. And the counter is on. Cherki steaming forward at pace. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And the finish! He's scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's made its way to him, showing good feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Ibrahim shot a goal! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Timber. He's in a good... Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
This is a promising build-up. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread to the right. Now it's Foden.
Such good technique.
Conte. And he's cut it out. And it's Messi.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Conte. Edmilson. Doué going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Very nicely done. Gattuso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's in. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose. It's Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count. Tries one from range. It's hit the upright. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jordan Henderson. And it's Neymar. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get onto this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's a good 30-35. Foden! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Plays a sharp little ball here. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Messi surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
No, it's come to nothing. Just past the 40th minute mark. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Lopez. Oh, shooting chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. A lot of space. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Shoots! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control. Doué, good strong midfield running here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Conte. And it's Doué. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. That is lovely. Gattuso. Jordan Henderson. And here's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. Edmilson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. De Ligt. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Doué. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's found a way past. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte. Doué. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Doué. Conte. Conte. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi has it out wide and in space. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Doué! And he couldn't keep it down.
Chelsea really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a threatening ball. Gattuso. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foden. And Edmilson. Fermin. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. So much time and space here. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's that, the end. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Chelsea desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they can break here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Bojan Krkic proves just a little bit too strong. Opts for safety. Turns back here, probably the best option. Musiala. This is a promising build-up. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. He's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Musiala going forward. Musiala. Diaz. Oh, that's nice. And this is Bojan. Diaz. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diaz. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Musiala! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, important interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. So much. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Conte. Edmilson. Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Chelsea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. He has a look up. He's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Not the most accurate pass. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Mbappe. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Neymar. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Messi. Musiala given the lift of his goal. Now it's Kante. That's a pretty loose pass. And that's gone loose. That's a throw. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet. And it's Edmilson. Conte. And this is Bojan. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, they've got it again. He's found a way through. Mbappe finding himself in space. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. And this is Messi. Messi! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This might spell danger. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the counter is on. Conte. Cherky. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Diaz. Neymar. Edmilson. Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played up towards the front line. Araujo gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. Kante gets a foot in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cherky. Shot goal! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Berbatov. Messi gets into a good position. Ah, that's a fine interception. Fermin. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Pedri. Played out wide. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played.
Chelsea can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ambitious ball here. That's very neat. Look at the space here. Puskas! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he thumps it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Berbatov. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield.